with Gauge Girl Training, and pardon my voice. Your girl's getting sick, kind of been sick, but I wanted to pop on here, say hello to you guys, and talk to you guys about exactly, put some CBD cream on my temples, um, exactly what to eat to reverse hormonal belly fat. For those of you guys who are new to the channel, my name is Christine Hronik. I am a food scientist and chemical engineer, the owner and founder of Gauge Girl Training, online meal planning and coaching service. And I've been doing this for 11 years now. And we are celebrating our 11th year anniversary. And to celebrate our 11-year anniversary, we are hosting a big sale this weekend only, where all of our meal plans, the hormone reset, and all of the macro type shreds are $100 off. Good morning, Jenny. I hope I'm saying your name correctly. So MT100 is the code for that. But this morning, we're here to talk about exactly what to eat in a day if you have hormone imbalances and if you are dealing with hormonal belly fat. Somebody literally just DM'd me on Instagram this morning, and thank you, Hillary, saying that she just finished my hormone reset, hasn't had her period in 6 months, and she thought she was going into menopause, and she did my hormone reset and got her period back. So not only like getting your period is a sign of good hormone health. I know we all don't like our period, but regular periods are a big deal, and she's so thrilled. She's so happy. She said the program changed her life, and it can change your life as well. So how do you know if you have a hormone imbalance? I'd say for most women, a lot of it's going to start with irregular cycles, but it's also fatigue. It is sleeplessness. It is hot flashes. It is painful periods, pelvic pain. It is mood swings. It is, it's going to sound really strange, but twitching eyelids. There are so many signs of hormone imbalances in women that we just ignore. A rounded face, sugar cravings, a hump in the back of your neck. If you start having like darkening of the neck, darkening of the knuckles, um, that darker pigmentation, darkening in the armpits and the groin, skin tags, frequent urination, if you're dealing with type 2 diabetes, if you are dealing, like I said, persistent sugar cravings, and if you're finding that you're just starting to gain more fat in the lower abdomen, that like it didn't used to be there, and all of a sudden you're having a substantially harder time losing belly fat specifically. Belly fat in the lower abdomen is hormonal. It is not weight, it's hormonal. And the only way you lose it is by rebalancing your hormones. So, question to the group is, how many of you guys feel like I might be talking about you? If you feel like, you know what, Christina, I have been dealing with an excessive level of fatigue. I have had brain fog. I am having difficulty concentrating. My periods are out of whack. Um, I just don't have enough energy to do the things I used to be able to do. Um, if your libido is low, if, like, again, the mood swings, the skin tags, if I am talking about you, comment me. Comment me. And guys, I don't want there to be shame to this if this is you. And the reason why I say that is because a lot of women do this thing where they're like, it's me. I need to work harder. How many of you guys think that, like, man, if I just work harder, if I just work harder, if I just train harder, if I just eat better, if I just X, Y, Z, like, and you blame yourself. If you're watching this and you find yourself blaming yourself for the fact that you've gained weight and you're struggling to lose it, I really want you to seriously consider the fact that it may be your hormones. And there's three situations. Situation number one is there's an imbalance in your insulin. When your insulin levels are imbalanced, this could translate into a reduction in your tolerance for carbohydrates, which means your body cannot process carbs as efficiently. So when you consume carbohydrates, blood sugar goes up. The glucose in your blood is then supposed to go into your cells so that you can be used for fuel, but that happens when insulin shuttles the glucose out of the blood and into the cells. But for some of you guys, that insulin is not converting that effectively. As a result, all those carbs that you're consuming are being stored as fat. But the problem is, carbs are being stored as fat, but your cells are still hungry. So you're actually starving on a cellular level, which means, has anyone here ever eaten like a lot of carbs? Maybe you ate lots of sweets or treats or cookies or cake or just something really sweet, and you ate a ton of it, but then you're like, dang, I'm still hungry. Like you feel like you're not satiated. You feel like, dang, I could eat more. And I know I've been there, and I know there's a lot of you guys watching me today who have been there. And if you've ever been in that point where you just ate a lot of sugary food and you still feel like you can eat, that you are a classic case of insulin resistance. You are starving on a cellular level because the end user of the food that you eat is not your stomach, it's your cells. And if that energy is unable to get to the cells, you are in a state of insulin resistance. So that's state number one, that this is hormonal. So we need to get the insulin managed. Number two is your cortisol. Now, cortisol is the stress hormone. The stress hormone prepares your body to be in a fight or flight situation. So in a fight or flight situation, your body will rush a lot of glucose into the bloodstream so that way the brain has access to all of that glucose for critical thinking. And I'm not sure if any of you guys have ever had like an adrenaline experience, because cortisol and adrenaline behave very similarly, where out of nowhere you just have this energy to like think critically and function and do whatever you need to do in that fight or flight situation, which is fine. But if you are constantly in fight or flight, how many of you watching this video right now feel like you are spending all of your energy on surviving? Who felt that in their soul? Where like you're asking yourself on the low, you're like, am I lazy? Am I procrastinating? Like, what's wrong with me? If you feel like you used to be a much more productive version of you, and it's just harder for you right now to just do things that you know you should be doing because all of your energy is focused on survival, I have to tell you that you most likely are in a state of elevated cortisol. It is not healthy. It is very toxic. And it's not you, it's your hormones. And I hope that that makes some people feel a lot better, because women have a tendency to really put themselves in this like shameful headspace where we feel bad about ourselves. We feel defeated. We can just go in this negative headspace that touched your soul directly. And Hillary, you are not alone. That you are not alone. It is not you. You are in a state of constant fight or flight. It's not you, it's your hormones. Yes, zombie mode, girl. We need to get the hormones under control. So high cortisol, a lot of people confuse a cortisol imbalance with ADD, and they're different. When you have high cortisol, you have difficulty concentrating, maybe you have a lot of memory loss, maybe you just can't focus for long periods of time, maybe like you're dealing with a lot of headaches, migraines, maybe you are waking up in the middle of the night, you're just very restless, maybe your eyelids are twitching. These are all classic signs of elevated cortisol. And the third is estrogen dominance. So estrogen dominance is when your estrogen levels are high relative to progesterone. This means that your body does not have enough progesterone for the most part. So when your cycles are regular, after you ovulate, your hormones switch over and your body gets a kick in progesterone levels, and it brings your body into balance. But if you're not ovulating, you're not having your period, it's going to throw that whole cycle off. So estrogen dominance is very common with hormonal belly. So the thing is, all of these things can be corrected, and I'm going to describe to you exactly and precisely how to do that with nutrition. So the number one thing you guys want to do is you want to increase your dietary fiber intake. How many of you actively track your fiber intake? Most people don't, to be honest with you guys. And even if I got you guys into macros, you're looking at your protein, carbs, and fat, and that's wonderful and that's great. But most people don't pay attention to your fiber. You all should be getting a bare bones minimum of 25 grams of fiber per day. The average American gets 9 grams of fiber per day. 25 grams. Why is fiber so important? Fiber allows your body to detoxify excess circulating hormones. Those excess circulating hormones are released when you defecate. It needs to happen. So fiber-rich foods include chia seeds, flax seeds, hemp seeds, leafy greens, obviously nuts, nut butters, seeds, avocado, whole grains. But some people struggle to get that. Now, 25 grams of fiber per day is the ground floor, my friends. You really, if you have these hormone imbalances that I'm talking about, you really want to be at 30, 35, 40, and even perhaps even higher than that. So I offer a supplement. Actually, you guys want to give me 2 seconds? I'll go grab it so I could show you. The supplement I offer is prebiotic fiber. And this supplement is a really big deal because this supplement gives you 10 grams of fiber per serving. 10 grams of fiber per serving, and there's nothing else in it. There is nothing else in it, just fiber. So I have clients who typically will take this in the morning with like their smoothie, but it's flavorless, so you could put it in anything. You could do that and take another at night. So that'll give you 20 grams of fiber right off the bat. And if you are just joining Christine Haranik, we are talking about exactly what to eat in a day if you have hormonal belly. And you guys know what I'm going to ask you. Please take 2 seconds to give the video a thumbs up. But this is a really easy way if it's hard for you to do it through real whole food. So the next thing you guys want to do is you want to make sure that you're getting enough healthy fats. You want to make sure that you are eating more healthy fats because in order to rebalance your hormones, you need to be creating more of the healthy hormones that your body needs. And dietary fats are required for that to happen. Dietary fats are 1000% essential for that to happen. So what are foods that are rich in dietary fats? So we're talking olive oil, we're talking avocado, we're talking coconut oil, we're talking, unfortunately, the supplements do not ship outside of the US at this time, Hillary. We're talking nuts and seeds, salmon. Salmon is fantastic, but Hillary, I do have some clients in Canada who, they have like a place, maybe somewhere that they can ship it to, and then they manage it from there. What should I eat? Please share the diet plan for weight loss. I have multiple fibroids in your uterus. So what you want to do is you want to get on the hormone reset protocol. The hormone reset is on sale right now. It's a $150 program. It is on sale for $100 off with code MT100, and it is on sale this weekend only for my 11-year anniversary sale. So you want to get on this immediately. I don't discount it this much. So please make sure that you pick that up. You guys can go to GageGirlTraining.com. This is how you spell Gage Girl Training. So make sure that you get on that. If you need the link, you guys can message me on Instagram, or you guys can send me an email, info@GageGirlTraining.com. That is how you will access that. So now you want to be getting more dietary fats. The next thing you do, so here, overall, my friends, I'm going to walk you through a full day of eating, but this is how you need to think about food. When you have a hormone imbalance, you need to reorient your brain for your foods to be protein, fiber, fat. What that means is, so for instance, what's a healthy breakfast? A healthy breakfast would be something like maybe 2 whole eggs, So that's your protein and some fat, maybe some avocado, maybe some leafy greens, and maybe some low sugar fruit on the side. That would probably be a really nice healthy breakfast. You could do some omelets, but again, leafy greens, low sugar fruit. When I say low sugar fruit, I mean low GI. You don't want high GI fruit like bananas and mangoes and pineapple. You want like blueberries, raspberries, strawberries, maybe apples at the most, but you want to be on that low GI side of the spectrum. So a healthy lunch could be like a salmon salad, maybe picture like a 3 to 4 ounce piece of salmon with some leafy greens, some olive oil, some avocado, maybe some sunflower seeds over it. Dinner could be something very similar. Snacks are going to be fats and fiber, like maybe some almonds. You definitely want to be doing post workout shakes, but the thing is this goes for everybody regardless of whether or not you have hormone imbalances. When your post workout shake, you want protein and some carbs, like a little bit of carbs. You never want to put fat in your post workout shake because fat is going to slow the absorption of the amino acids into the muscles. So do not put fat in your post workout shake. You can do fat in your smoothies, but just don't make it your post workout. So please make sure that you're adhering to that. So the thing is, the hormone reset protocol is a game-changing plan. It will change your life. I do the plan at least 2 to 3 times a year, even if it's just for a week at a time, because the recipes and the ingredients are so nourishing and healing. They literally make your body feel good from the inside out. The program works. Like the program without a doubt works. It will get your hormones balanced. You will lose the hormonal belly. And I want you guys to start eating like you love yourself. You have to remember, ladies, as we age, you may be left thinking that you need to accept this new standard of your body and how it's changed. But the reality is, you actually need to establish your new normal. And what you did in your teens, what you did in your 20s, and even what you may have done in your 30s may not work anymore in your 40s, 50s, and 60s. How many of you guys find that you're trying to do your old bag of tricks? You're trying to do the stuff that you used to do and it's not working anymore. If that is you and you are trying and trying and trying and trying, guys, the days of just exercising more, like exercise is great, but like we need to be focusing on weight training. We need to be focusing on prioritizing protein. You have to eliminate the refined sugars. You have to eliminate alcohol, and caffeine is going to elevate your cortisol levels, friends. So the thing is, if that's not you, you don't necessarily need to cut out caffeine, but I'm talking for my ladies with the fibroids, in your uterus, the fibroids in your breast, the fibroids and the cysts and all those things. Ladies, there is a solution. There is a better way. Jessica says, after giving birth, my body totally changed and it's so hard to get back to where I was before pregnancy. And Jessica, first of all, I want to tell you congratulations for giving birth on a child, because that is a huge blessing and one of the greatest blessings. So congratulations on that. But to get back to where you were before pregnancy, if what you're doing is not working, what I encourage you to do is to rethink your strategy. So if you are nursing, Jessica, right now, I have a hormone reset protocol for nursing moms where I took all of that into account. Jeneth, if you're drinking coffee now, and you have the cysts and the fibroids and all of that kind of stuff, what I want to encourage you to do, girl, is start cutting back. The best way to start is give yourself a time limit. Don't have any caffeine after 12 noon. Everything after noon, maybe go for like green tea or herbal tea. But then with the caffeine that you do consume, get yourself to the point where you're down to 1 cup a day. And then once you can successfully do 1 cup a day, switch to half calf. Guys, I'm drinking coffee right now. I'm keeping it 100 with you. that would be something I would need to work on. I don't necessarily have a need to cut it out per se at this point, but if you are in that situation, that is what you want to be doing. You only drink it on the weekends, 1 cup a day, then I would say you are fine. Jessica says, thank you. My little one is 3, but you're totally right. My body doesn't respond like before, so I have to change. Thank you so much, Jessica. I appreciate that big hug. And what I want to tell you, girl, is listen, now is an excellent time to get on the hormone reset protocol. You can save $100 off. This promo ends tomorrow. So the thing is, it's code MT100. You guys can go to my website, gaugegirltraining.com, or you can message me on Instagram. Or if you don't know how to do all that and you're old school and you want to email me, email info@gaugegirltraining.com and we'll send you the link. Just make sure you use the code MT100. And I'm giving you guys this very generous discount because I have a heart to help you guys. I know how many of you really feel like crap. How many of you feel like crap when you don't feel like yourself? When you have extra weight on your body as a woman and your clothes don't fit right, and you feel like a defeated version of yourself where you know that there is a stronger, more resourceful, more attractive, confident, more energetic version of you inside there, but you just haven't felt like that version of you in a long ass time. Ladies, 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 it's about your nutrition. And my hormone reset protocol is designed to fuel and energize you. This is not a low calorie plan. And a lot of you guys will get scared right away, being like, oh my goodness. Those of you who go on the very low calorie approaches, I'm telling you, I know what I am doing. I have clients who have left doctors, who have left endocrinologists. I have had so many clients leave their doctors to work with me because my plans work. I understand the science, I understand the biology, I understand the endocrinology of the female body. I understand how to read lab reports. I understand what that translates into in a nutritional sense to be able to write out protocols that are designed to get you the appropriate levels of nutrients from the right foods to make it all make sense. And I am not saying this so you buy something. I am saying this because there is a better way to heal your body using real whole foods and to do this naturally. And until you stop fighting your body and you learn how to work with it, you learn how to adapt and adjust to your body's chemistry, I'm telling you, that's where you're going to find the healing. The healing is not in a drug. The healing is not in a very low calorie diet. The healing is not in hating yourself. And you guys may notice in my content, especially here on my YouTube live streams, I go back and forth between the science and the personal side of things. And you'll find a lot of content creators here on YouTube who stick strictly to the science, and I love those folks. Like I love Dr. Berg. I love all of the sciencey guys here on YouTube. But at the same time, I understand that there is a very strong emotional element to this. There is a very strong level of self-doubt and insecurity and a feeling of defeat and a feeling of sadness that a lot of you ladies bring to the table. Am I wrong? How many of you legit feel sad? And I know that sounds really corny, but like that's very real for us ladies. That is very, very real for us ladies. It's Tay says, I am all of these 3 things. You got lab work in February, you're pre-diabetic, overweight, but you only eat around 1 meal a day. You're stressed, insomnia. Oh, girl, 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 girl. That is not the way. That is not the way. I would not recommend 1 meal a day on with that situation. I would strongly encourage you to come on to the hormone reset protocol. Can men follow the same plan, some with slightly low testosterone and no set sleep schedule? The answer is yes. It's Tay. I also found out I have fibroids. That doctor appointment in February was a lot, and the doctors wouldn't have found this. I'm the one who knew something was wrong. And girl, you have to trust your intuition. You have to trust. Lady, like always, does the Hormone Reset offer plant-based options? The answer is yes. There is a plant-based protocol. So when you go to the checkout, you can pick original or you can pick plant-based. Pick plant-based. There's a drop-down box. You're just so busy, it's not on purpose. And girl, I totally get that. I get that. I understand it. I respect it. Girl, you have to make time to prioritize your health. And I'm telling you guys, the hormone reset will change your life. It will change your life. I guarantee it. If you have questions or concerns about the plan, you guys get access to the private Facebook group where you can be in this wonderful community of other ladies who have the same problems as you, people who have successfully done the program and have success. So you're not alone. It's not like you just do the plan and you have no one to talk to. So the support I offer in my private community is very real. It's very sincere and it's very reassuring. You guys know what I'm talking about? It feels really good to know you're not alone. It feels very good to know that there are other people who can hold your hand through this and give you that TLC that you need, because a lot of these other programs out there, these like a doctor and whatnot, like it means a lot more when you have hundreds of other ladies chatting with and talking to you and you can gain insight from real humans. Because I don't know about you guys, but that makes me feel better, like having real people to talk to about it. Amira says, "Hi Christine, I cut sugar fast and started the supplements you recommended. You lost 6 centimeters off your lower belly. You relapsed onto sugar, though you're trying to cut that out again." Amira, I'm so glad you're on the supplements and congratulations on that shift in your lower belly. If you really want to cut out sugar, girl, get on the nutrition plan. And the reason why I'm saying that is we're going to increase your dietary fats. We're going to increase your dietary fats, and that's going to help satiate you some more. And you found me from Alyssa Ashley. I love Alyssa. Mentioned me in a video a long time ago. So guys, what I want you guys to understand is that we can reestablish your new normal. And Hillary, she says that it feels like sad is my new normal lately. And listen, girl, what I want all of you guys to start doing, in addition to the hormone reset, and the reason why I'm saying this, you guys, is because I know it is going to heal your body. But do you guys know that when your cortisol, the discount code is M as in Mary, T100. MT100, and you guys can just go to gagegirltraining.com. So, yes, correct, Jenith. Here's the thing. When your cortisol levels are high, do you guys know that a 20-minute walk can lower your cortisol? Just 20 minutes. I'm talking like, I'm not asking you guys to run. I'm not asking you guys to do burpees. I'm not asking you guys to do the most. A 20-minute walk. You guys got to get walking, and you have to start drinking your water. If you are dehydrated, that is going to increase your blood sugar. It is going to release vasopressin, which is going to concentrate your blood sugar even further. Guys, water and walking, they are the simplest things to do, but they're simple to forget. Start doing that. Get on the protocol. And if you want like the maximum results, the best of the best of the best, you really want to do the supplements too. If you marry all of these pieces together, your body will look completely different in as early as 3 weeks. Yes, it is a PDF. It is a PDF. And you also get access to the Team Gauge Girl private accountability forum on Facebook. So make sure you request access, or you guys can always message me on Instagram if you have questions, or you can email, again, info@gagegirltraining.com. So, you guys, your girl's had a breath. He has no normal sleep or eating window due to work. Can 1 meal a day work while drinking fluids like coconut water throughout the day plus IMF? So, the thing is, intermittent fasting can work. Coconut water, yeah, like, the thing is, I'm not the biggest fan of 1 meal a day. I'm definitely not the biggest fan. I would rather him try to break it up into 2 meals a day, but the answer is yes, that will definitely be better than nothing. It sounds like he might need a custom meal plan based off of what I'm hearing, but that would definitely be a good place to begin. So, guys, I'm going to sign off here shortly, but if anyone has a question, please post your last questions now. I'm going to ask you guys to take 2 seconds and give us a thumbs up here on this video. I believe you have to click the 3 dots on the bottom of your corner of your screen to just give the video a thumbs up. It helps me out a ton. I'm so glad you just got yours, Jeneth. You're going to love the program. Just make sure you get access. Just make sure you get access. Why am I not a fan of 1 meal a day, Amira? I'm not the biggest fan of it because I don't find that to be a sustainable lifestyle option. If that works for folks, um, good for you. For me and most of my clients, I'd say the majority, I don't think that's going to be sustainable for most folks. So if there is any questions, how long does the code last? It expires tomorrow. Expires tomorrow at midnight. So I do encourage you guys, get on it. Yes, get on it. And if there's any questions, let me know. But I love you guys. Have a blessed Saturday. And please don't give up on yourselves. Please know that there is a better way. Please know that you can heal your body through real whole food and that food is the best medicine. I love you guys. Yes, and you can definitely replay this. I love you guys. Have a blessed Saturday. Peace out. Does the plant-based option have tofu? No, there is no soy. There is no soy in the plant-based plan. I've intentionally left soy out of it. So that's a big deal. Yes. So enjoy, friends. Real whole food. All real whole food. I have no fake meats. There is zero fake meats on the plant-based. I'm talking, it's all real whole food. So enjoy. Bye-bye.